So, where are we? What's going on?
We are in what we have now deemed Liberty Plaza.
Liberty Plaza?
The financial district at the center of everything in the world in New York City.
And so why are there a ton of people sleeping on the streets in the middle of the financial district in New York City?
We are very frustrated. We are very frustrated about a number of issues. We decided it was time to take a stance and to reclaim this space for direct democracy. And we're coming up with all of the different things that we are all concerned with and turning them into a movement. This is the most beautiful expression of democracy I've ever been a part of in my life.
For sure, me too. Can you express to the people at home that are watching just some of the concerns you've been hearing from people out there? You know, a lot of people are watching at home having no clue why we're willing to do this.
Sure.
They think we're just a bunch of hippies.
Sure. Everything from the obvious imbalance of the fact that 1% of our country owns 99% of the wealth, to try to create some kind of balance there. Stopping the wars. Our money, $1.283 trillion has been allotted for war. When we're cutting, and this is just since 9/11, when we're cutting our budget on education. I've heard the whole gamut. We were talking about foreclosed housing, we're talking about student debt, we're talking about debt in general, and we're talking about our lack of democracy due to the corporate dollar. And that's just, I mean, as you can see, there are probably many hundred people here tonight. A couple hundred at least more than there were last night. It seems to be doing that every single day. So we're hearing a lot of voices. We're coming up with our principles of solidarity as a stepping stone to move forward to our demands, and it's successful.
So, just one last thing for you personally, I mean, because everything you've mentioned is excellent, and I would agree with you completely on those reasons. For you personally, was there one issue or one incident that happened recently or within the past few years or 10 years? What was it that really you said, hey, wait a minute, something's not right here? You know, maybe the bailouts or the war or just anything in particular. Was there one thing that happened?
It's hard to really settle on one thing, I'll be honest. It's really hard to settle on one thing, but I think what it kind of boils down to is the fact that we no longer are able to voice ourselves, to decide on our laws, to decide on the way that our people are treated, because there are powers that be, corporations, very, very wealthy people that have the money that speaks, unfortunately, louder than words. And it's causing havoc from everything to the way we treat our planet, the way we treat our people. It's all encompassing. So if I could settle on one thing, I suppose it would be the corruption.
All right, well, thank you so much for your dedication, and stay strong, okay?
My pleasure.